that slow blink your cat gives you when you come home. Most people think it means everything is fine, that no matter what happened today, your cat has already moved on. But that's not how cats work. Cats don't forget. They just don't have the words to tell you what's bothering them. And some of the things you do every single day are quietly wearing down a bond you won't notice breaking until it's already changed. And here's something fascinating: science actually backs this up. Research on cat-human interaction shows that cats form meaningful social bonds with people and are highly sensitive to human behavior and emotional cues. In fact, studies have found that many cats prefer human interaction over food, showing just how emotionally significant that bond really is. These are 10 things a cat will never truly forgive you for. And number 5 is the one that'll hit closest to home. Number 1, yelling at them. Your cat just knocked something off the table again. You've shooed them 100 times. So you raise your voice, and yeah, they stop. They dart away, ears back, tail flicking. But here's what's actually happening. Your cat doesn't understand your words, they understand tone. And loud voices don't mean don't do that. They mean danger. When you shout, your cat's nervous system goes into defense mode. Learning shuts down. They're not connecting your reaction to the behavior. They're just trying to feel safe again. Animal behavior research supports this. Cats are highly responsive to human emotional signals and body language, not language itself. Meaning, tone, and intensity drive their reactions far more than words. Do this often enough, and something changes. They still avoid you when you're upset, but they trust you less each time. Number 2, ignoring them on their terms. Cats aren't as outwardly needy as dogs, but when they choose to engage, it matters. Your cat jumps onto your desk, rubs against your hand, maybe even meows softly, and you keep scrolling on your phone. To you, it's a small moment. To them, it was intentional. Cats initiate interaction selectively, and when those moments get brushed off repeatedly, they stop trying as often. There's science behind that, too. Studies show cats actively adjust their behavior based on human responses and are capable of tailoring communication like meowing or approaching to get attention. Over time, they become more distant not because they're aloof, but because they've learned you're not always there. Number 3, taking their stuff. Your cat is focused on a toy, a piece of string, or even a random object they've claimed. You reach down and take it away. Seems harmless, but from your cat's perspective, something they were engaged with just disappeared without warning. Cats are territorial by nature. When you frequently take things away, they start hiding objects, becoming possessive, or avoiding playing around you altogether. Ethology research consistently shows that predictability and control are critical for reducing stress in animals, and removing resources without warning can increase anxiety-related behaviors. The fix: redirect, don't grab. Use another toy. Let them disengage on their own. Number 4, inconsistency. One day your cat is allowed on the counter. Maybe you even laugh and take a picture. The next day, you're stressed, and suddenly it's not okay. Cats thrive on predictability. When rules change randomly, they don't learn better. They get confused. Behavioral science calls this inconsistent reinforcement. It's known to increase stress and reduce learning efficiency in animals because they can't form clear associations. And confusion leads to anxiety. Eventually, they stop trying to understand your expectations and just rely on avoidance. Number 5, overhandling them. This one always sparks debate. Yes, some cats love being picked up, cuddled, carried around. But many don't, and they tolerate it more than they enjoy it. Cats value control over their space and bodies. When you constantly pick them up, restrain them, or pet them longer than they're comfortable with, it builds stress. Research into cat communication shows that subtle body signals like eye movements, posture, and tension are key indicators of emotional state, and humans often miss them. Watch their signals: tail flicking, ears turning back, sudden stillness. Those are warnings. Ignore them often enough, and they stop giving polite warnings and move straight to scratching or biting. Not out of spite, but because it's the only language left that works. Number 6, punishing them after the fact. You find something shredded or knocked over hours later and react angrily. Your cat runs, hides, or crouches low. It looks like guilt, but it's not. It's fear. Cats don't connect delayed consequences to past actions. They only learn that you can become unpredictable and scary. Learning theory confirms this: animals associate consequences with actions only within a very short time window, Otherwise, the emotional takeaway becomes fear of the human, not understanding of the behavior. And unpredictability is one of the fastest ways to damage trust with a cat. Number 7, disturbing their rest. Your cat is curled up, deeply asleep. You go over to pet or pick them up because they look adorable. But cats, especially deep sleepers, can startle easily. They wake up disoriented, and for a split second, they don't know what's happening. Studies on animal sleep and startle responses show that sudden disturbances can trigger defensive reactions, especially in animals that rely on vigilance for survival. That instinctive reaction can be defensive swatting, scratching, or running away. Repeated interruptions make them choose hidden places to rest away from you. Number 8, forcing social interaction. Guests come over, and your cat disappears. So you go find them, pick them up, and bring them out to say hello. But your cat's body is already saying no. Forcing interaction doesn't make them more social. It reinforces that new people equal stress. Confidence in cats builds through choice, not pressure. Research on cat welfare shows that giving cats control over social interactions significantly reduces anxiety and improves confidence. Number 9, making their safe spaces unsafe. Maybe it's their carrier, their favorite corner, or a specific chair. If you only bring out the carrier for vet visits or grab them from their hiding spot when they're scared, those places stop feeling safe. Scientific studies on animal memory show that emotional experiences, especially stressful ones, create lasting associations with places and objects once a safe place becomes linked to stress. They abandon it and you lose one of the easiest ways to help them feel secure. Number 10, rejecting their affection. A cat weaving around your legs, slow blinking, curling up next to you, that's their version of love. And here's the really interesting part. Science has actually decoded that slow blink. It's a form of positive emotional communication. Researchers found cats even slow blink more when humans do it first, strengthening the bond between them. But when you constantly push them away, move them aside, or respond with irritation, they notice. Cats adjust their behavior based on your reactions. If affection is met with rejection, they offer it less, and one day, you might realize your cat doesn't seek you out the way they used to. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into cats.